We saw all 3 crappy endings for Tad. So I'm guessing to play as the Doctor, we just do a straight up new game. I think what we'll do is we'll start Dr. Richmond's and maybe like do his first puzzle or something, and then I'm probably gonna save there for next week. So we're definitely not gonna play through his whole story tonight. So now I'm curious, do his endings tie into Tad's endings? Like, do they end and like sync up to it, you know?
Old man Stauff built a house.
Or is it different?
And filled it with his toys. 7 guests arrived one night. Their screams the only noise. Blood inside the library. Blood right up the wall. Scurrying round the haunted house. My, the guests took.
Oh, yeah, we never went into the dining room, did we?
But brave young Tad climbed the attic stairs, facing many a fright. His sacrifice freed countless souls, released into the moonlit night. And while Tad's life perished with them, there's one thing you should know. Though he saved so many others, the house won't let him go.
Dr. Richmond and Tad share exactly 0 puzzles. Huh. So it'll be all different completely? Does that include that stupid shit with Stauff? It's probably something else equally maddening. Also, here's something I never thought about. Why does grown-up Tad wear the same exact outfit? Well, I'm glad I don't have to do that stupid puzzle again, but I have a feeling, that whatever's at the end of it this time is going to be equally annoying. That's how they put him into the asylum. So as he got older, they're just like, hey, well, we got you new over the same clothes, but they're bigger. I feel like they just did it so you would recognize that it's him. And now that I've seen the ending of the Tad story with the Doctor being like in league with Stauff, I'm remembering that it was the Doctor who came to Tad in the cell and said, hey, let's go back to the mansion. So like, now I'm thinking he was in league with Stauff the whole time, not that he got to the house and it turned him. Yeah, are we gonna get to see that again? I do appreciate the soundtrack of this, even though it's drowning me out right now. You only hear it like that from Tad's point of view? Damn it! Alright. That was one of the best parts. Story by Robert Hirschbeck? So Stauff helped write it? I didn't realize that. I didn't see that before. You what? Can you not hear me? The audio mixer says the music is really loud. I remember it did this last time. He probably just wrote some of his own dialogue. I mean, he would be best suited to come up with things Stauff would say, right?
31 years I've worked at this asylum.
That's a long time. No wonder you want to retire.
I put in enough time. You know, I was a lot like you when I started here. Fresh out of med school, young, bright-eyed.
You know what else I just noticed and I feel like is missing?
Prove something to the world.
The closer he got to the camera, the more clear and less echoey he sounded because they're not wearing microphones.
It was my mother, actually. When I was 13, she started having these.
Or they don't have like a boom mic above them. Like it's literally they just pointed a camera at a room and told him to act. And you can tell.
It really made me want to help people.
I was wondering why it sounded weird to me.
Do not follow my path.
It might
don't
just
wanna
be a
waste
little more
years of
crisp
your
for
life on a
me
bunch of
because
hopeless patients.
it's right here, you know?
Hope.
And I was like, they sound like I'm
You
in the
think these
room with them. Like, it
patients
doesn't sound like it's
Absolutely
mixed right.
hopeless. Don't fool yourself.
Might be
They're
cell
crazy,
phone
every
cameras.
one of them. For example,
Honestly, it's a funny thought, but they're
young
pretty high
cat
quality these days.
He's
So
convinced that he's trapped in old man Stahl's
it wouldn't surprise
haunted
me.
mansion, and he's having to relive the same night over and over and over again. It's absurd. Fortunately, he's not going to be visiting any haunted mansions anytime soon. You know, he's going to be staring at these padded walls for the rest of his life.
Seventh guest, bloody hell, that takes me back. Did you ever play 11th Hour? What's up, Rudolph? I haven't seen you in a
When can we
minute. How
see
you
this
doing?
patient?
Yes, we did play the 11th Hour. It's
Well, the
horrible.
nurses ordinarily handle the rounds, but
Horrible.
since we're here, we can stop by.
Budget of
See
like
exactly what I
80K,
mean.
which is enough to pay one programmer. The game was in development for like 15 years. Yeah, no, the third game that the company tried to kickstart that failed, I was very disappointed when it failed. When I found out about this, I was very excited.
Looks like he's asleep.
And
We can come
I'm
back
shit
another
talking
time.
the acting this whole time,
Nonsense.
but I mean,
Evan, please.
I'm here for
should
it.
let him
Like I
sleep.
love that it's
You
shitty.
don't seem to understand.
But
This
yes,
is
Rudolph,
our show.
we
We
streamed
call
Seventh
the
Guest and
shots,
11th
not
Hour
the
about 2 years ago.
And don't call
Pretty
me
close
that.
together.
It's Dr.
Like
Thornfield.
maybe only a couple weeks apart or a couple
Dr.
months apart.
Thornfield.
Love
It can
Seventh
wait.
Guest, but 11th Hour is
As
just
you wish. You got a lot to
horrible.
learn, boy.
horrible.
You can't just bend to the patient's whim. You're not gonna last
450K for Seventh Guest 3? That was yeah, no, they would never get that much. It's such a fascinating story to read about too, because when Seventh Guest came out, it was such a huge thing. Like, it was a reason that people started buying CD-ROM drives, for God's sake. Like, it was a massive hit, and like they were on top of the world with this game. And then they shit out the 11th Hour.
No,
It's
no,
just-
not again.
It's such a fall from grace.
Tad? Hello, Tad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Why
her.
can't you just leave me alone? What do you want from me?
Oh, you know the answer to that, Tad. You left us all behind in that mansion. Abandoned us. Alone. Frightened. Helpless.
I'm sorry. What was I supposed to do? I was lucky to get out myself. I don't even know how I made it out of there alive.
Well, until you go back there, until you return to the Stoff Mansion and make things right,
Oh, her
I'll
acting.
be coming to visit you.
I can't.
Before
go
I streamed
back.
it, you had never heard of the Seventh Guest. Honestly,
stuck
most
here. I
people
can't-
that I've
That's
talked to
not
haven't
true,
heard of
Tad.
it. Which
At
is
this very moment, there's a new
I find it to be
doctor
shocking
roaming
because the
these
game was
halls.
such a huge hit, and it was, like I said, it
You
was a
can
big reason
trust
people
him.
started buying CD-ROM drives.
He'll
It was one of
help
the
you
first
leave this
like
place.
3D PC games. It was
Then
one of
you
the
can
first PC
return to
games
the
with live
mansion
actors in
and
it.
finish what
Like, it
you
was really
started.
revolutionary for 1993.
First,
But then I realized,
something
oh
to
yeah,
show
it's from
you.
1993. So at the same time, I'm not really surprised you hadn't heard of it.
What is it?
trust Dr. Richmond.
And I've been busy lately. Started a new job. Congrats on the new job. And you do 13 to 14 hour days. Maybe not. Congrats on the new. Is it a good thing? That's a long day. I used to do 10 or 12 hour shifts,
Well,
and that
this is
took it
your
out of me. I can't imagine doing 13 to 14.
Thank you. I'm anxious to put my studies to work here, particularly the use of modern technique and hypnosis if possible.
You don't seem to understand what I just told you. These patients cannot be cured. Medicate them, sedate them, isolate and restrain them if they don't conform. These are lost causes, Doctor. You need to understand this, or mark my words, you're gonna end up on the wrong side of these cell doors, strapped into a straitjacket. Good day.
Good day. I feel like I need that as a sound effect. All right, here we go. Choose your character. Whoa, why? Okay, whoa. Why is he staring at me like that? That was uncomfortable. I didn't like that. Intense stare. All right, so they don't share any puzzles, so we won't be looking at letters on the floor, maybe? I can go in here. Oh, there's a puzzle in our office. Wonder how much of the budget that took.
Tad Gorman, the patient from earlier. Wonder what's in his file.
The person needs to flip the X. The arrows change the paper's direction. The paper can be forced to continue unfolding in the same direction. It has a limited length, so it cannot be unfolded indefinitely. Click here for a hint. Okay. Interesting. Have I played You mean Phantasmagoria? Or Phantasmogia? Are you saying Phantasmagoria, or am I misreading? I have not played that, no. I've seen it. But I have not played it. I think I've seen somebody on Twitch play it. Like, someone that I follow was playing one time, and I put it on in the background, and I wasn't really paying attention. So I don't really have too much familiarity with it. I kind of vaguely remember what it looks like, sort of. But it has live actors and puzzles, so is it, like, would you say it's, like, as difficult as the puzzles in Seventh Guest, or is it, like, more idiot-friendly? Phantasmagoria is great. It's inspired by this game, not as difficult. Is it really? Like, did they actually say Seventh Guest was, like, one of the inspirations behind it? Oh, I see. So he flips, okay. You rub items together, not logic puzzles like this. You know, for someone that is a self-identified logical thinker, I have a really hard time with logical thinking. I think my biggest pitfall with puzzles is that I overthink. I confuse myself. If I just, like, stop and, like, think about it slowly, I seem to have a better time. Like with some of the puzzles that I have actually figured out. Like the fucking four knights from chess. That shouldn't be that shouldn't be a super difficult puzzle. But I, like, sat there and I was overthinking it and just, like, moving shit. And I had to slow myself down and be like, okay, hold on. The logic's not logic, basically, yeah. My logic is highly illogical. Logic's kind of a fallacy in itself if you think about it, though. It was created by humans, which are illogical creatures. So how can illogical creatures create the concept of logic? That's illogical. Makes no sense. Oh, he can't. Can he run that way? There's an arrow in the way. I'm not really. I'm not really paying attention to this.
Don't feel bad. A lot of men can't do it the first time.
Oh my god, that was savage. Woman in White just came out swinging. About the same, really. It came out in 1994 to 1995. Oh, so it's an older game. I was thinking of a different game. I have the dumb. I was thinking of that other game that people play that has, it's a long P word. Quote number 60 from Ghost Manta. That's one pretty booty. That was from the Pokemon named Booty. I had to think about that for a second. Okay, so don't go this way. Phasmophobia, that's what I was thinking of. No, in this case, I don't have any fucking idea then. If it's an older game from 94, 95? That's like really old. All right, hold on. I need to figure out what we're doing here. Now that I've been thoroughly shit-talked. Okay, so you can just click on the person. I was thinking I had to click, like, strictly on the arrows. See, it doesn't seem like...
Well, that must be very embarrassing.
Excuse me? Huh. I don't quite think I understand how this works.
Well, at least you're street smart. Sesame Street smart.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. I'm just kind of clicking on things and hoping it works. The person needs to flip the X. The arrows change the paper's direction. Paper can be forced to continue unfolding in the same direction. It has limited length, so it cannot be unfolded indefinitely. Click here for a hint. Move the guest to the X by unrolling the paper strips. Thank you so much. That's super helpful. Already knew that. Thank you. So, to get to the X, they need to basically come from this side, right? Like they need to walk to the right and hit the X. Is that right? That was a terrible hint. It was like a completely useless hint.
Oh. Someone must have changed the locks on your key to success.
What? Why is she talking so much shit? I'm not even in the mansion yet. You can run over the arrows too? Oh. So in theory, would I want to, like, run down?
I guess I need to start over.
I'll get it this time.
Oh wait, I'm confused. Why did that fail? Yeah, it has a limited length. It can't be unfolded indefinitely. It can only move so many spaces, right?
This is more difficult than it looks.
Yeah, I'll take a hint, because, I was brain dead at the beginning of the stream. I genuinely don't understand this. Something's not clicking. You ran out of speed. Your little dude was in the standing still animation. You need to use the arrows to boost you back up to running speed. Oh. So think of them like a speed pad on, like, on a racetrack. Interesting. I'm thinking like Mario Kart or something, you know? Like you're just kind of cruising and then you hit one of those and you go really fast. So basically, the arrows make you go faster. Does that make you cover more distance then? Kind of seems like it. feel like if I click here, he's just gonna run out and I'm gonna fail.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
So it looks like this is...
Back to the drawing board.
What? So did that fail because he ended up in a standing position? Or because he didn't land on an arrow? Okay, so he stopped not on an arrow, that's why it was a fail. This is wild that this is the first puzzle. I feel like this should be a later puzzle. That's just my perspective anyway, because this one feels really confusing to me. This is so much harder than Tad's first puzzle. It makes me glad...
I'm smarter than this.
Are we? It makes me glad that we started with Tad, because if this was the very first thing I did in this game, I would have had a crisis.
Keep trying. Someday you'll make your parents proud.
If I just click here... So he can stop there. So here's what I don't understand. He stopped in a standing position there, not on an arrow, and it's not a fail. But if he stops in a standing position here, with no arrow, it's a fail. I don't understand that. What's the difference? Is it because there's an arrow that I can click on? That's like facing in a direction he can go? I can't click that one, and I can't go here. But I can click on this arrow. So there has to be essentially an arrow behind him. Or one pointing at him. So this one, so if he stops here, none of these are pointing at him. So that's the difference, okay. Well, if I do this one, he's just gonna end up... I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, no, maybe. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. So I was trying to go the wrong way that whole time. That was tricky.
How could a patient be driven to such madness? And what about the rest of them? I gotta find a way to get inside their minds to see what makes them tick.
Yeah, that one was actually really tricky. At least it was for me. I don't know if it was easier to comprehend to y'all, but I was struggling. Could be that I'm tired, could be that I'm dumb, either way. Alright, what's going on here? Wild. Well, this Tad guy's real messed up. I mean, that is what the other guy told us, though. Are we gonna go to the toy store as the doctor, too? I feel like I should at least get out of the asylum. Or maybe not. Maybe there's multiple puzzles here. What the fuck? Oh my god, I want this. I want this painting. Good Samaritan Hospital School of Nursing. Okay, we found another VIP person. Do I want to try another puzzle? Oh.
You must be Dr. Richmond. Marcus? Marcus Richmond?
Yes, but please call me Mark. Only my mother called me Marcus.
I'm Nurse Fulmer. Annabelle. Call me Anna.
Very nice to meet you.
I see you found
What was that smile?
That's an authentic Stoff puzzle. They were rare enough when he first created them. But they're even harder to find these days. They were all burned or destroyed.
Stoff. Dr. Thornfield mentioned the name, but didn't say much.
Really? Must not have been much of a tour he gave you.
Let's just say we butted heads a little.
Old Eben has that effect on people.
Well, glad to hear I'm not the only one.
Oh no. And to tell you the truth, it's nice that the two of you didn't get along. I've only been here a few months, but long enough to know that I didn't always approve of his methods.
Well, I don't plan on continuing Dr. Thornfield's research. It's old and outdated, and I think the patients deserve better.
They do. Thornfield really didn't say much about Stoff?
No, barely even a word.
That's surprising. Virtually every patient here has been affected by that name.
Every single patient? I wouldn't even think that's possible.
Stoff was an entrepreneur. Built an empire designing dolls, toys, puzzles like that one. Then people started dying. The children who held the dolls, people who played the puzzles. They said the dolls, the toys were cursed, and then blamed Henry Stoff for those deaths.
That's absurd. I mean, not even possible.
This is an asylum for the mentally insane, remember?
You make a fair point. So whatever happened to old Stoff?
He built a mansion up north, then vanished. Haven't heard a word from him since.
Well, I'd skip town too if it meant someone was coming after me with torches and pitchforks.
It makes sense. Nevertheless, that's what we're dealing with. You'll hear a myriad of Stoff stories around here.
So, if I play this puzzle, will Stoff's curse get
This is
me?
physically painful.
At your own risk, Doctor. At your own risk. I'll leave you be then, before it gets me too.
You ever feel like something is just hard to actually sit and just watch? Okay, I'm gonna do this puzzle, and then that'll be the end for tonight.
This should be illuminating.
Haha. Get it? Because there's a light bulb. Connect the wires to restore the light. Rotate cells clockwise or counterclockwise. Use the open space to move cells around. Interesting. All the time. Well, like my streams. That was rough, man. That was so bad. I was straight up not having a good time.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
Why is this lady shit-talking me so badly? I don't understand. What did I do to you? This is going to be another one of those cases where I overthink.
Your brain works just like new, since you never use it.
You hate these kind of puzzles, truthfully? Same. You're working for Stoff, remember? So you're against the white dress lady. See, I don't know if we have the answer to that yet, though. Are we actually working for Stoff, or does he get curious about it and go to the house and get, like, possessed? I feel like it could be either or, but we're not gonna find out tonight. That'll be next time. After we get through whatever this shit is. Okay. This is definitely gonna be, like I said, another case of overthinking it. I have a really bad habit of that. That's the only connection you have for the lady shit talking?
I'd ask a penny for your thoughts, but I'd get change back.
Wow. Okay, I gotta give it to her. She's very sassy. She's very fucking sassy. I will give her that. Like, she's making some of the stuff that Stoff said seem nice. And Stoff called me a mistake. Like, said that my birth was a mistake. And she's way worse. I mean, she's brutal, man. Fun fact, I actually was a mistake. That was an interesting chat with my mom when I was a teenager. That was my mother's version of the talk, was telling me that I was unplanned. Thanks for the existential crisis, mother. Anyway. Same? Alright, high five through the internet. Mistakes unite. She's basically calling you Smooth Brain. Yeah. She really, I mean, literally the first thing she said, like the first insult she threw at me was something like, you know, oh, most men can't do it right the first time. Like, what the fuck, lady? Like, just have some chill. I just started. Like, I literally just started the game. Anyway. I've got part of the path. She must be really fun at parties. Gotta go, mate. It's 12:30 a.m. here. If you do decide to play Phantasmagoria games, it is best played off-stream, as there are some sexual scenes in them. Well, I'm far too young for that. In them that may be unsuitable for Twitch. Well, they're available on Steam. Well, if they're $7.99 in the UK, they're probably just about as cheap here, if they're not on a Steam sale. But it was good to see you, Rudel. I'll keep it in mind. I'll look it up. I'll put it in my Steam wish list along with every other fucking thing I have. But it was good to see you, and, you know, yeah, it's late there. Get some sleep. You were the result of a rebound. So, are you in the club with me and Dizzy? Or are you two a mistake? You've seen people play both Fant games on Twitch and not get banned. They aren't that bad. Fant 2 is questionable, but still no bans. Well, if it's questionable, I feel like I wouldn't want to risk it, because with my luck, I'd get fucking insta-banned. Your oldest brother was a spite baby? What does that mean? That sounds questionable, Dizzy. Alright, anyway, let's keep working this stupid ass puzzle. Almost. Almost. Your mom was mad and her parents went and hooked up with his dad. Fucking what? How old was your, is that too invasive? Is that too personal? Don't answer this question if it's none of my business, but I'm curious, how old was your mom, if I may ask, when that happened? 17. Oh my god. Most 17-year-olds, when they're mad at their parents, they go out and they smoke. Or they stay out too late. Or they hang out with the bad kids on the block or something. That is extreme. Holy shit. You know, if my mom had told me that was the story of my birth, that she was just really pissed off at my grandparents and had me to get back at them, I feel like I would partially be very disturbed that my entire existence boils down to petty revenge, but at the same time, I'd just be so proud. I'd be like, good for you. Way to take it just way too far. And just really commit to the bit. We got this going here, this going here, this going here. I feel like it needs to go... It's probably got to go like really catty-wonk, or just like wrap like a snake. But the question is, does it go to the right or does it go to the left? Well, this one's all jacked up as is. I feel like I can probably just... Oh, that's something. I don't know what it is, if it's helpful or not, but it's
Your
something.
gene pool doesn't have a deep end.
Woman in white, I need you to chill. That was clever, but goddamn. Why not go both ways? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I really hate these kinds of puzzles. That's what I'm saying. She has no chill. Straight savage. That didn't help. There's a little bit of a method to the madness there.
Surprise me. Do something intelligent.
I'm sorry, I'm just... Lady, I'm just a little guy, alright? I'm just a little guy, and I'm just trying to do my puzzle and go to bed. Ah, fuck. It's so close! No! What if I do... Hold on, what if I do this? If I spin that and I move it up. Eh? Hey? And then I do one of these. And I do this.
That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. There we go. Fuck you, woman in white. Talking about my gene pool.
Congratulations,
My dear player.
my dear player, for solving this first of my special puzzles.
See, he gets invited to
one,
that.
Each puzzle will reveal to you a uniquely palpable piece. And when you've successfully solved all my clever puzzles, these pieces themselves will come together, unite, to combine and form my greatest work, the pinnacle creation of my career. I'll have only you to thank. So please, I implore you, do continue with all my mischievous challenges, collecting, if you can, each critical component, and then personally participating in celebration of my finest achievement, my magnum opus. I'll be hoping to meet you soon, dear friend. In the flesh, yours, Henry Stauff.
In the flesh? Bizarre thing to say. I wonder if there are any more of these puzzles lying around here.
You gotta hand it to the guy that plays Stoff. He loves his character. Alright, there we go. I am gonna save here, and we will continue in the sanitarium next time. Kind of just like fumbled our way through it. So far, we've solved most of the puzzles without using the answer sheet.
Hola.
You hear what you're working? What's up, Bernie
I'm
Visions?
here, but I'm working.
I appreciate the bits. What's up, Diet? The second or third best game of all time. What's the first? Seventh guess?
I'm the girl with the gall.
Quote unquote working. Well, that's what I think Zombie said that she was trying to be an adult. Oh, there's the doll head.
What is this? Why would anyone put this here?
First is, of course, the seventh guest. Well, yeah, naturally. Like I was saying, regardless of Humming Sword's complaints, if I get stuck on a puzzle, we're just gonna look it up. This game is tied with the 11th Hour. Really? I was not fond of 11th Hour. I liked the atmosphere of being back in the mansion and seeing it all like decrepit.
Did you solve the puzzle?
But that's about
I
it.
did, and I survived. Old stuff isn't gonna get me. Do you have any idea what this is?
Oh, yes. Dr. Thornfield took that away from patient Tad Gorman.
It's
Tad
acting,
was
though.
obsessed with it. Wouldn't stop clutching it. Thornfield believed that he'd be easier to deal with.
It's a doll head,
without
you
it.
idiot.
How are you supposed to build any rapport with a patient if you take away something he cherished so much?
Yeah, dumbass. What do you think it is?
Not really a way to build any trust.
I like the way you think, Doctor. Tad is a special case here.
So I've been told. Have you been by to see him recently? He was asleep when I went earlier, and I'd like to meet him.
Come along. I'll introduce you.
Yeah, at 11th Hour, I wasn't
Good afternoon,
very fond of that.
How are you today?
That's the only good part in that game.
Tad, remember how we told you that Dr. Thornfield would be retiring? This is his replacement, Dr. Richmond. He will be the new head doctor at this facility.
Hello, Ted. It's nice to finally meet you.
Tad, I know that the conditions here haven't always been the best.
I take it you agree. Well, Tad, I plan to change that. To begin with, I believe I have something of yours. Does this belong to you?
Move this man!
I'll leave the two of you alone.
Nope, I don't have the music
I'll
turned
be right
off.
outside if you need anything, Doctor.
Okay. Thank you, nurse.
I think this scene just doesn't have music.
Tad, I read your file. I know Dr. Thornfield likes to believe you will be here forever. I doubt that's much of a secret to you. I plan to prove him wrong, Tad. I want us to prove him wrong. I want to show everyone that you can be healed, that you can live a life outside of these walls. But first, I need you to trust me, Tad. Can you trust me?
I'm listening.
Well, that's a start.
I'm sorry.
I'm led to believe that the Stoff Mansion is a great source of trauma for you. I believe without a doubt that the best course of action to cure said trauma is to revisit the site. What? It's better than breathing in the musty air here, wouldn't you say? Tomorrow we visit the Stoff Mansion.
I missed that being in slow motion. See? There's your music.
I couldn't help but overhear what you said in there. Do you really think it's wise to take Tad out of this facility?
There's a new study in mental health therapy called exposure therapy. The idea is you take a patient and expose them to the source of their trauma. By doing so, they can take control of their emotions and learn to build new memories.
That's
Allowing
exactly
them
what we're
to
doing, Humming Sword.
mentally redefine their traumas in a positive way?
Precisely.
I see the idea has merit, I do. But it's risky. What if something happened?
Well, isn't the risk worth the reward? Anna, this is the step we've been talking about. Step in the right direction. The impact it could have on Tad, he'd be happier, healthier. Think of the impact on the rest of the patients.
I see that, I do.
I need you to trust me, Anna. Do you trust me?
Did you just meet her?
Patronize me. I trust you, I do. I have faith in you. This could be wonderful for Tad. I can't wait to see the outcome.
You definitely think I have it set to 0. Well, we can check. What's up, Glappy? Also, Hummingsword, you keep making all these jokes saying just a Tad. I used that in the stream title the other day, and Monta said it was a great stream title, but then you make the joke and you
Nice
get
to
booed.
finally get out of there, huh?
Just want you to know that. It doesn't seem fair. Story of my life. Oh, come on.
Did you see that?
Nah, see, there's still music.
Wait!
I'm so confused. I did just call you out, Monta. I did.
Boo this man!
What are you booing me now? All right, let's take a look at our audio settings here. Music during dialogue's not on 0. I think those cutscenes just didn't have music. Yeah, I don't know. Well, all right, yeah. All right, I guess we're going back into Wonderworld.
Locked. Tad! Tad! Let me in! Don't do this, Tad!
Also,
Guess I'll have to find another way in.
I was bored at work the other day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look up some of the cast members from this game and see if they've done anything else. And I, like, Googled the guy that plays Richmond, and the only thing that I found was, like, his personal LinkedIn profile saying he's a sales analyst. So it's like, it tells me that they really just, like, hired people. Like, it really is just fans. Like, none of these people had any acting history at all. It's still a tad bit funny.
One by one, everything will slide into place.
These blocks can slide into empty spots until they hit another. A hole in the southeast may allow you to enter. A hole in the... So what, do I have to empty this? No, we're starting out strong. Sliding block puzzles can fuck off. I have to agree, sir. I wholeheartedly have to agree. So yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. This is the highlighted area, and it's at a hole in the southeast, right? So I guess we're just sliding shit around until we empty that. Oh, yeah, well. I don't know. Aren't we all just sliding around in life?
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
I forgot about this bitch. Just shit-talking us the entire time. Oh, no. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to, like, empty that out a bit.
Your brain works just like new, since you never use it.
Yeah, this lady's still here, and she's still sassing us constantly. Is there a way to reset this? Because if not, a guide won't help. Yeah, so to reset a puzzle, you just hover your cursor down here where it has the little thinking skull, and you go, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then they mock you. Alright. So this looks like that doesn't matter. That's just, is it just the background? I don't know what that is. They mock you. I mean, yeah, that's true. They do. But they mock you if you reset it. Like that.
I'll get it this time.
All right.
One by one, everything will slide into place.
How do I want to go about this? I feel like... Can I do that?
I'd ask a penny for your thoughts, but I'd get change back.
Haha. Hilarious. Yeah, I have to wholeheartedly agree about block puzzles.
Your gene pool doesn't have a deep end.
Wow. So sassy. Just need to figure out a way to get this out of there. Which maybe?
Nothing can stop me now.
How about that? That wasn't so bad. I still don't like it. I still don't like it.
Got it.
All right. Oh, something's going on the desk.
These articles. Absurd. How could any rational person believe these lies? How could an entire town believe this? No, Tat, wait!
So he takes one look at these articles saying that people were dying because of Stoff's toys and just says, nah, I don't believe it. That's bullshit.
Young fool. You should have known not to do something like this. Now look what's happened.
He's right. I've got to find Tad. I've got to bring him back. I've got to make things right.
How's that new therapy method going? Not very well.
I was foolish to bring him here. Tad's not ready. I've got to get him back to the asylum before it's too late.
Okay. Oh, we can't go upstairs. All right. So we gotta look around. What's this? Just origami? Okay. Oh, we can go in here? We couldn't go in here before. This room was locked when we were on Tad, I think. Origami, yeah. Oh, the original picture. I love it.
This is me. But how?
It can all be yours, Dr. Richmond.
Who said that? Show yourself. What is this place?
Oh, there's a puzzle. Oh no, not a music puzzle.
There is a catchy tune at play here.
The left knob plays a tune. Perhaps moving each bar to the right staff will allow the right knob to match. Some bars may need to be flipped around. Does that flip? No, I think that's wrong. I think it's this one goes here. Have I considered doing it correctly? That's what I'm attempting to do. I'm not sure if that's really working though.
You can do it.
Thank you. All right, so this needs to be somewhere else. This piece goes elsewhere. It goes, where does it go? What am I mismatching? Something's not right. Ah, I see. Switch this one and this one. And then it looks like, wait, no. So, hold on. There needs to be one here. So this goes here. I think. Playing solution tune. Playing player's tune. No, I don't think that's right. Even looking at the picture, I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, I see. I'm missing. There's a space here. I see. I've got the spacing wrong. So that one looks like it's right. And then 1, 2 blank ones looks like it's right. And then these. And then the next one down. So I think what I did wrong is these are all off by 1. I think they're off by 1. There should be 2 blank ones here at the bottom. So let's try just moving this down. What an annoying puzzle. Good stuff. All right, I think that might be right.
All right.
All right, there we go. That was annoying as shit. That was so good. I love that. I love that channel redemption. It's relatively new. I'm so spooked out right now. All right, there you go, Hemming Sword. We did it correctly, even though we cheated. I did it all by myself. I did technically. Technically, yes, because I read the guide. Still counts. All right. Where are we going? Oh.
That's where the sound was coming from earlier. You're losing it, Doctor. You're losing it.
Is there anything else in here? Okay. Now we're just playing multiple music. I guess, yes, technically Die Forever also helped me. But I'm still gonna just say I did it by myself, right? That's what you gotta do. Deny everything. This is exactly why I looked up a guide. I knew there'd be puzzles I'd get stuck on. Just conceptually, like, it just doesn't click. You see stupid people? I see them everywhere. I also keep forgetting we can check the map, and it'll tell us. So it looks like the kitchen, the music room still has something to find. Because there's still diagonal lines of some kind. I wonder if that means there's like an item we need to pick up. Stupid people? Yeah, they're, I believe more conventionally known as customers.
Me? You mean me?
No, I don't mean you. There's gotta be something in here we're supposed to pick up. Is it on the bookshelf? Or did it literally just want us to interact with everything? There's so much music happening. I don't see.
Should have been the one to fill your dark
Thank you,
soul
Hemming Sword.
with
I don't see
light.
anything else to pick up. Hold on, let me check the map. Yeah, it's still acting like there's something to do. I don't know.
Which way should I go now?
That is the question. We'll come back. Because I don't see anything to pick up. Anything in the fireplace? Mantle? You have made it home and returned. Welcome back, Dizzy. Glad you made it home safe. You wanted it to go with the music. Gotta have better timing, I guess. Okay. Guess we can go to the kitchen. Oh, can we see the soup guy again?
Tad, there you are. We need to get back.
I'm not going back to a padded cell.
Tad, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. I overestimated myself and the impact this place would have on you. You're not ready for this. Tad, are you listening?
You shouldn't have followed me, Doctor. It's not too late if you leave right now. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Only I can stop what's here. Please, leave for your own sake.
Ted, if you don't come with me, it could cost me my job.
There's a lot more here to lose than just your job.
You wish you could act in literally anyone could act in this. Alright, can we oh yeah, wait.
Soup's on!
I love it. It's the best thing in the whole fucking game. Alright. Is there a soup redemption? There's a soup, we have a couple soup sound effects. There's the sound effect that's that thing.
Chuck 'em into the soup!
Yeah, there it is. There's chuck 'em into the soup, and then I think I have the good soup sound effect. I think I do. If not, I used to. Sometimes I periodically, like, go through and clean the sound effect list. God, wait, are we going into the maze again? I don't want to do that.
Damn.
Okay, good.
Again.
Good. I was like, I don't want to go in there. You kidding? Oh, we got a puzzle right here.
Perhaps this phone still works.
Good soup.
3 circuits must be completed. Crossing electrical wires will destroy the phone. Oh god. The colors are the key, but I'm colorblind, man. All right, it's fine. I can see the difference here. We got red, green, blue. All right. I don't want to destroy the phone. That's some bullshit, man. This song slaps. Yeah, I vibe with it. It definitely feels and reminds me like the old game. I think my favorite music in 7th Guest is the music that plays during the heart attack puzzle on the carpet and the 7 Queens puzzle in the game room. Those songs are just still great. All right, so what are we doing here? We got to connect a circuit without blowing up the phone. So I'm guessing it's like I have to connect each piece without them crossing paths. So what happens if I click this? Oh, I'm putting in a wire, I see. Oh. Okay, I feel like this one is probably pretty straightforward, but I'll fuck it up anyway. It's like, I'm trying to think of it as like three different paths I have to work backwards from, right? I'm me when I what? Are you confused? You don't understand what we're looking at? It took me a second. I was half paying attention when they said something at the beginning. I feel like... You can't see what I'm doing. Well, so far we've only put down these 2 wires. Haven't really done anything with it. Need to get this up there. This is probably wrong. You didn't see the wires. Yeah, so like we're just like sticking wires into the thing, and it said if we get it wrong, it'll destroy the phone. So I don't assume that means that we can only fail the puzzle once, but I like the description. Well, this I've already connected. I can only go one way, right?
You're 1 fuse short of a circuit.
Uh-huh. Anyway. So like, can I connect the red here? I'm assuming that's what I'm doing. Did I get it? That wasn't so hard.
Hello, Dr. Richmond.
Who is this?
Oh, please. A hypothesis, Doctor. Whom might you think?
Staff.
Yes, very good. When I'd heard you'd been hired by the asylum, Doctor, I knew you'd come here. You're a good man, a brave man, strong, driven, willing to help. And, Doctor, I need your help now more than anyone. I need someone with an appetite, that is, an aptitude in medical science.
I love Staff so much.
Help me restore my good name. You may have heard that some in our little community believe my toys have killed their children.
That's absurd. Impossible.
Precisely. And you can help me prove that. In turn, I will help you. I can give you the recognition you so desire and so deserve. Just imagine the headlines, Doctor, the accolades, the awards.
How can I help you?
Well, you see, before the incident, I was building a very special new machine. It was to be my greatest work, but sadly, it was destroyed. The key pieces, the living elements were lost and randomly scattered all about what remains of my house. You must find those pieces, Doctor, and complete my machine.
Okay.
But how?
So instead of a doll, we're putting a
Good
machine
luck,
back together.
Doctor.
Wait. Stop. Stop. Stop.
All right, where to now? Ah, the dining room? We didn't get to go in there before either. Yeah, I remember this room. Pick my spoopiest hat. I don't really have a spoopy hat. Actually, you know what? I've got something I guess you could say is appropriate. Even though I haven't streamed these games. I'm just following Lee's advice. Keep my hair short. Alright. We got the cake puzzle? It's probably going to be different than the original. Yeah, this is different.
What? No skulls?
No skulls?
A grave situation lies before me.
I like that. What? No skulls? He's commenting about it being different. Their shapes determine how they interact. Okay. Oh, it's one of these fucking puzzles. It's like the coffins in the crypt in Seventh Guest. Oh no. That icing looks bomb. I don't know if I'd eat it though. So the coffin puzzle in Seventh Guest, I specifically remember we got stuck, and I even had a guide, and the guide wasn't helpful. And it took like 45 minutes to get through it for whatever reason. So I'm trying to see what the...
You're a few carrots short of a cake.
Man, shut up, lady. What's the pattern of how these interact? Is it just doing, like, corners? Huh. I'm not sure I understand. I'm just kind of clicking things. Whoa. That did a lot. All but 2. Now just those 2? Damn it. All right.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
Why is she so rude? She's worse than Stoff. Stoff's like playful about it. She's straight up like, nah, fuck you. Oh, damn. It's wild that it can flip so many at a time. Oh, that just does the one? Huh. I'm still just kind of clicking stuff. Oh, great, not just that one. Damn.
Your brain works just like new, since you never use it.
Ghost Lady, I need you to chill. I've got like 3 brain cells, alright? And I require more than that to do puzzles. So the cake puzzle is like the first puzzle in 7th Ghost that you can arguably do, and it's super easy. And they've taken the cake and made it difficult. I can you my 3 if you want. Your 3 what? Oh, 3 brain cells? Well, by our powers combined, we'll have 6. I think this puzzle probably requires a minimum of, like, 60. So I've clicked on, like, 50 of these things, and I still don't understand the pattern of what is making what flip. Like, I can do it and undo it. I know this one just flips by itself. That's easy enough to remember. That flips like everything. The shapes determine which spots they toggle. They're literally diagrams. Ah, really? I guess, yeah, that makes sense, because this is the column. This is just the bottom. Interesting. See, I didn't piece that together. I know that this is the first thing I'm supposed to click on. I don't know what I...
Well, at least you're street smart. Sesame Street smart.
A grave situation lies before me.
Alright, so this is the first one we do, apparently. Trying to think, how would this work? This flips everything. And that flips that. Are you fucking kidding me? It's 3 clicks? Fuck you, Stav. It's 3 clicks to solve. I'm mad. I'm angry. We just sat there.
Oh, look, everyone. It's him. He's here.
Who the fuck are you people?
The guest of honor has arrived.
Splendid. Now we can begin the party.
Oh, yes. Dr. Richmond, do come in. Join us, won't you? Try the soup. It's to die for.
I'm so annoyed about that puzzle. It's 3 clicks to solve it. Are you kidding me? Anyway. Classic case of overthinking, I guess. Thank you for the tip about the shapes. I like literally didn't even realize that. 3 clicks if you do it right, yes. There's about 300 clicks if you do it the way we did it. Alright, where to? Looks like we can do something in the library. How do you get a job acting in this game? I'm sure that you could, oh yeah, I gotta save. Thank you. Save game. Existing save is Dr. Dipshit. We'll keep that, Dr. Dipshit. No one is acting in this. I mean, they're trying. They're trying their best. Alright, what do we got going on in here? It's the globe. There's a skull. Oh, hello. Yes, very riveting. Oh, we're keeping it. Interesting. Oh, I collected the first piece of Stoff's work, so that's something we actually needed.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
That was really stupid. All right, what's this? Oh, it's one of the VIP donors or something. I'd say arguably that skull had better acting than the actual cast. Okay. Oh. The room had better acting. Honestly, I feel like this game, like the soundtrack is great, the puzzles are great, the environments are well made, the acting is ridiculous, and it makes me feel like I'm playing a bad movie, and I kind of appreciate that about it. I keep roasting it, but honestly, I'm here for it.
9 away. But which ones?
So many squares. They must be broken. Remove segments one at a time to reach that goal. Okay. I feel like the acting is supposed to be bad. I think there is an element of that. Like, I agree. I think there's an element of that because, you know, the original game, the acting isn't stellar. It's not terrible, but it's not stellar. And, you know, early 90s bad movie vibe. So if they were trying to replicate that, they definitely did a good job. I mean, I can tell that this game is, like, it's made by people who genuinely love Seventh Guest. You know, they've paid attention to the detail of the mansion. They managed to get Stoff himself back. The puzzles are well made. So it's not like it was just kind of half-assed, you know? All right, so we're removing, what are we removing? We're taking away pieces of this. Till so many squares remain. I forget what they said already. Hold on.
Oh. Someone must have changed the locks on your key to success.
I have to take 9 away.
Okay, take 9 of them away.
Ones?
So many squares. They must be broken. Yeah, I remember that part. Remove segments one at a time to reach that goal. Okay. So we take away 9 pieces of this. I'm guessing we have to take away 9 pieces so that it's even still? Like, see how this is even? It's not like all over the place. I feel like maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Take away 9 pieces or parts. If I had to guess. It looks like you can click pretty much anywhere. So what happens if I take the corner? Can I take this? I can. So obviously it's not going to be going all the way across, because that was already 2. There'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, maybe that would be dumb. But basically, like, you're taking it away, and I'm assuming that what you need to do is keep it even. So we have to figure out, like, where in this are we taking away parts? Yeah, see, that's 2 parts.
I guess I need to start over.
And it's not right, because it's curved on the bottom and not the top? I don't know.
I have to take 9 away. But which ones?
It's probably 9 throughout the middle. So many squares, they must be broken. Yeah, I don't understand what they want. I don't know what the goal here is.
Keep trying. Eventually, you'll do something intelligent.
Maybe. All right,
have to
so
take 9 away.
the second one
But
over.
which ones?
That one is a starting point, so I should take that one off. So that's 1. Just don't know if I need to, like, go around the outside or if I should go through the inside. I'm trying to think what the best way to break up most of the center would be.
I'd ask a penny for your thoughts, but I'd get change back.
I think I screwed up. There's 3 squares left and I can only make 2 more moves. All right.
I thought you'd actually solve it that time. It must be time for me to take my medication.
Have to take 9 away. But which ones?
All right, so we click this one, start things off. That is not what I meant to click. God damn it.
Don't worry.
That's not what I wanted to click.
Next time.
All
Have
right.
to take 9 away. But which ones?
I don't like how
Let's try
precarious
again,
the mouse is.
Shall we? And this time, do it right.
Have
I'm
to take
trying,
9
lady.
away.
Jesus.
But which ones?
All right, I know I start here.
Your gene pool doesn't have a deep end.
No, that's not gonna be right. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna look at the solution here. This has been a good try. This one's hard. I understand the concept, but this is really, really tricky.
But which ones?
Alright, let's see what we got. So looking at this here, I kind of had a similar idea. But it looks like the only one on the outside that they're clicking on is the first one. So I was thinking like, oh, pull things off the side. And at least as far as this is concerned, that's not what you're supposed to do at all. So let's see. Click that and click this. Click these. Also, what's up, Theo? Yeah, the ghost lady is like super fucking sassy. Last stream, she insulted my masculinity. I mean, she just does not give a shit. Assuming that this is correct? Oh, maybe it was those.
Do something intelligent.
Nope, not a square after all.
Okay, there we go. That one was hard. That one was like really, really fucking hard. All right, so far, what are we? We've used the walkthrough to solve 2 of them. And how many have we solved without? I think also 2. It's not bad. The Stoff family history.
The Stoff family history. On a lovely fall day, Henry Stoff met Lilith.
All right, Bernie, if you're still there, I'm taking the hat off now.
They soon
It's been
fell
well
in
more
love
than
and
5
were
minutes,
married.
but I really like this hat.
Lilith Antonia became Lilith Stoff. But wedded bliss would not last long. Henry Stoff was a brilliant inventor, but his devices were ahead of their time. The Stoff family fell into financial hardship. Lilith left Henry, abandoning him out in the cold. But Henry never gave up on his dreams. He turned his invention into toys, dolls, and games. The toys were adored by children. Everyone wanted a Stoff toy, and Stoff created an empire and amassed great wealth. He built the mansion on the hill, but grew quite lonely. Lilith had become a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here, a grocery store there. She had nothing, no possessions, no life, no dreams. Then one day Stoff sent for her, his long-lost love. Now Lilith and Henry Stoff were together again, and Henry began building a machine that would be his greatest work. But Lilith became envious and greedy. She wanted Henry's fame and fortune for herself. She plotted against him. She fell ill with a virus that spread throughout Stoff's toy store, contaminating his dolls and toys.
Really?
And then, children started dying, clutching Stoff toys. Stoff's reputation was ruined, and his empire crumbled. Lilith had destroyed his greatest work. It was her last act before she succumbed to the virus and died. Heartbroken and financially devastated, Henry Stoff fled his home, vowing to return only when he could find a partner to help him rebuild his great work and restore the reputation of the Stoff Empire.
I think this is a book that Stoff left out for Richmond to further convince him that he's just the victim in all this. Because that's definitely not what happened. The dolls were definitely killing the children and trapping their souls inside. Like, there's no way. I think Stoff is trying to pull a fast one on Richmond. Because, you know, when we talked to him on the phone, he was like, oh, I'm the victim. I think, Monty, you were driving or you were on your way home or something. But we went into the kitchen and we talked to Stoff on the phone. And he claimed, oh, you know, I'm actually the victim in all this. Like, it was all slander. My toys didn't kill anyone. Help me restore my good name. Like, do this stuff for me. Like, very clearly up to something, because it's fucking Stoff. I think that book was left there so Richmond would believe it.
Stop following us.
Stop sassing
and
me.
Leave the boy alone.
Stop sassing me when I'm doing puzzles, then. It's like Chucky. I'm gonna go with maybe. I have a confession, I've never actually watched Chucky. It's not because even that it's dolls, like, which, you know, typically creep me out. I think it's just I never bothered to sit down and watch it. Can I go upstairs yet? I can. Alright, where are we going up here? Going to Heinz' room, alright. This room had the heart attack puzzle. Now, what is this?
This puzzle won't weigh me down.
Oh, it's a scale? These scales must be balanced. Placing one weight at a time. The scales are grouped, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Chucky Soul is inside the good guy doll based on the video. Oh, okay, no, wait, hold on, back up, I lied. I saw bits and pieces of the new one that had Aubrey Plaza in it, and I remember thinking it was ridiculous even though Mark Hamill was the voice of Chucky. I didn't see the whole movie, but didn't they like change it in that one that like Chucky was not an evil possessed doll? He was like, he was basically like an Amazon unit that was like corrupted. Like it was AI. Alright, let's play around with this and see what happens. Okay, so that doesn't go there. That definitely doesn't go there.
It's wonderful to see you're not letting your education get in the way of your ignorance.
Look here, lady. And so the blue one's like really heavy. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, I like this music. But if you're talking about the new TV show, he's still very much evil. No, I was talking about, there was a movie, it was like a remake movie that came out a few years ago. And they made it like he was just like an AI toy that was evil. Like the software was corrupted or something. It was really dumb. I remember hearing people be like, why would you do that? Like, you took this classic monster from the 80s and you made him...
Like new.
Oh, it's just a botched AI instead of an evil spirit. That's a... That... Oh, I see. That one doesn't really do it. If these are color-coded at all, that's gonna really fuck with me. So this one pushes these three. And this one pushes these three. And that one just pushes those. Then I'm guessing these push those. Okay. Well, my assumption is that the colors have different weights to them.
I'd ask a penny
What
for
happens
your
if I put
thoughts,
orange
but I'd
here?
get change back.
That's way too high. Not quite. It seems almost right. Whoa. Yeah, see, that barely did anything. Oh, wait, maybe there's one that'll push those to the right spot? Like that, but a different color? Definitely not that. Good lord. Definitely not that. Oh, okay, perfect. Those definitely go there. This moves all those. Like it's just like a matter of playing around with it.
Must be equal.
Yes, Richmond, I know. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Is there anything that's the same way? Probably not. Maybe it needs to be like... Oh, that's so close. I think the white one probably goes there. Maybe a heavy one needs to level out the blue one. Oh! That screwed that up, didn't it? Oh. Huh. Okay. So I'm guessing that one needs to go there? Oh, that's not right. Oh, that screwed that up a little bit, didn't it? Think the blue one is in the wrong spot? This one? I think so too.
Your gene pool doesn't have a deep end.
Look here, lady. Maybe the white one needs to come off? This is tricky. I feel like so far the pink one and the black and the blue ones are all in the right spot. I think. But then I could be wrong. Hold on, I want to confirm if I have these two in the right spot. I'm going to look at the thing for the left two. I feel like they're in the right spot. What do I have? They are nowhere near the right spot. I'm completely wrong. So, I fooled myself because they're on the line. That is not where they go at all. So, the first two, since I've already looked at it, I might as well just do it. Though it's hard for me to tell because these two, admittedly, look very similar to me. But I'm pretty sure it's this one. Because it looks slightly darker. That one goes here. Let me just drop all these off. Alright, so that one goes there, and then it was this one goes there. Yeah, see how that balanced like perfectly? So those two go there. So now I've got the left side right. So there was no way I was ever going to solve it playing around with it the way I did. I thought I had it right, because it looked like this. It looked like this. They were balanced, but it was not the correct pieces. I guess based on the weight distribution that's needed throughout all of these. So... What the fuck is this piece of shit? This is a weight scale. Hold on, let me switch back over to my mod view so I hide the thing, even though I'm not looking at the answer right now. We have to balance the scale. So I thought I had the first two marbles in the right spot because they were balanced like this, but it turned out it was completely wrong. But now, these two are correct. I just have to figure out where the rest of them go. So the white one has a very little weight to it. I just really feel like that one should be somewhere where it's not... I don't know. So that one doesn't really do anything. Okay. The white and black marbles are light. Yeah, see, that one barely went anywhere. That goes up. Let's just throw them on and we'll start playing around with it. We know that the first two are where they need to be. This is all probably wildly incorrect.
Do something intelligent.
Yeah, see, that's way off. Okay. Well, that's kinda something. It looks like it's right, but it's like just barely off. Oh, that's not right. That's not it. Let's try the black one there, maybe. Nope. Oh. It doesn't do shit. I feel like I could be sitting here doing this all night. See, again, that looks right, quote unquote, but it's not. That, however, looks right. So this might be a potential third. Based on having the first two wrong, that's not necessarily where that needs to go. Alright, so that moves those three. And that, so the pink and the blue currently swap each other around, if you will. Maybe move the green. Oh, hey, that looks like something. Now we just need to switch this around, I guess? Oof, that went everywhere.
Even if you were twice as intelligent, you'd still be stupid.
All right, woman in white, I'll give you that. That one was funny. Seems off. Something's not right. Yeah, black and white are the light ones. Okay, hold on. Let me pull all these off here. So not that.
One should see the world and see himself as a scale with an equal balance of good and evil.
There we go.
When he does one good deed, the scale is tipped to the good, and the world is saved. When he does one evil deed, the scale is tipped to the bad. He and the world is destroyed.
All right, that was tricky. That was tricky. I'm glad that I double checked if the ones that I thought were right, because it was fooling me.
What?
Yes, he is wonderful, isn't he? He has found the cure to the virus that has cost so many lives, ailed so many more of our friends, our families, our children. It has been an honor to work alongside him. Please allow me to introduce
This is the nurse that works at the asylum.
my
We
mentor,
just started working
my
on.
colleague, my friend,
And we just met her,
Dr. Mark
at
Richmond.
least as far as I know.
Thank you for your kind words, Anna. And now, in front of our friends and colleagues, I would like to ask you a question.
What?
Will you please spend the rest of your life with me?
Did we just meet her?
It can all be yours.
Didn't we literally just meet her?
All you need do is one small thing.
Finish the machine. Finish the machine? Yes. I'll finish the machine. I'll finish the machine and make everything right.
Okay, so Richmond comes to the asylum. He's renowned for curing some kind of illness, but he comes to this asylum to start working. He meets Anna, he meets Tad, and day fucking 1, he says, "Tad, let's face your trauma. Exposure therapy. I'm gonna take you to Stoff Manor." And everything just goes to shit. And now Stoff is taunting Richmond with an image of, "Hey, you can marry that woman you've known for 3 minutes if you just do what I want you to do." And Richmond's like, okay. This is clearly a fan-written story. Jesus Christ. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but let's get married, maybe? Fuck off. What is this? Apparently we need that. Alright, where are we going now? So it looks like... See, the music room, the kitchen, and the dining room all still say that there's something to get. Maybe there's parts of the machine that we need there? Let me do a once-over in the dining room, for example, and see if I can find something. There'll be little chattering teeth. Oh, what's going on here? So no, this is not something we need. How do you add that as a quote? What? Add what as a quote? The quote mod command is in Discord VIP chat. I just repinned it the other day. I don't remember the formula, to be honest. It's always... I can never remember it. Hey, I just... Oh, oh, I said that out loud? See, I'm not seeing anything in here to pick up. It's weird. It's really weird. It's acting like there's something for us to get. What is that? Just part of the cake? Oh, wait. Is this something? Oh, look at that. It was that tiny little thing on the table. And now the dining room's clear. Okay, so there is something to find in these other rooms. I'm not crazy. But it was tiny. Like, that was a tiny little clock hand. So we gotta, like, really be thorough. You know what? Just because we're here.
Susan!
He's my best friend. I can't come here and not say hello. All right, so there's something else we need. Is it this? No. Something in the pantry? There's gotta be something in here with the chattering teeth. What are you? It's just a plate? That's not it. Thing I can open. I am confusion. What is this? Is this it? That is it. Okay. All right, so now what was the other room? It was the music room? It's really hard to tell what even some of these parts are. Like one was a clock hand, one looked like, I guess that was like a battery or a transistor or something. I don't fucking know. What is this? That looks like a part. Oh, I was gonna say, how did I miss that? But I know how I missed that. That was really small. Okay, so first floor. There's something to find in the foyer. Something to do in the foyer. Okay, it's a big area. Oh. You gonna cut those bangs? I'm just quaking with fear. There's gotta be something. So I looked at this earlier and it was just origami. There's nothing to pick up. Nothing there. Wait, I wonder if the cutscene was what we needed to find. Nope.
Which way should I go now?
That is always the question. There's gonna be something in here we need to pick up. It's probably gonna be really small and hard to see. What the hell? Could be laying on the floor, I guess? I'm not seeing anything, though. Nothing in that. She's like the two ghosts in Beetlejuice where they try to be scary and fail miserably. I mean, that's pretty much everything that's scary in Seventh Guest. It's not, like, legitimately scary. Unless you're, you know, like 4-year-old me. It's weird, it's not this. Like, I can pick it up and look at it, but it's not that. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to come back for it. Where are we going next? Nowhere. So whatever it is, I have to find it, because I can't go to any other room right now. Huh. What am I missing? That's something on the walls, is it? Maybe it's in the thing on the table? Whatever it is, it's probably blending in somewhere. Because, like, that gear that was on the chair, I have to admit, I almost didn't see it. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me check the thingy. Let's see what it says. Are you kidding me? Hold on. There's a puzzle. Wasn't even looking at that.
4 individual pieces, all equal.
Cracks form to split up the clock. Even splits are always the cleanest. Okay. What does it want me to do? Even splits are always the cleanest. Oh, 4 splits to divide up. Is that what it said? Yeah, split it into. I think it said 4. Did it not? Hold on. It said 3 cracks. Okay.
This is more difficult than it looks. 4 individual pieces, all equal.
So 4 pieces with 3 cracks. Even splits are always the cleanest. 4 pieces with 3 cracks? Maybe, I don't know, I might be making it up. I mean, that, honestly, that's half of what we do around here. Just throw shit at the wall and see if it sticks. This is another one that feels like it would be pretty straightforward. But difficult in practice. So I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Back to the drawing board.
Okay.
4 individual
If it's
pieces,
3 cracks,
all
every 4 hours gets a crack. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's still 3 pieces. I wonder if it is supposed to be... Guess not. Oh, see, because now no matter where we go, so there's 3 pieces, and no matter where we go, it's gonna create 2 more. It's gonna fuck it up, right?
I'm smarter than this. 4 individual pieces, all equal.
All equal. Okay, so it has to be 4 pieces that are equal. I guess I didn't pay attention to that detail. 4 equal pieces. You have an idea? What you got? This is a group effort. Doesn't have to be all me. Please don't let it be all me. So 4 equal pieces using what I'm assuming is 3 cracks. Each piece adds up to the same amount? So where would I start then? Can't start there. I'm just the ideas guy, not the math guy. Where's Dizzy? She's our resident mathematician. 4 even pieces with 3 cracks. And it said even makes the best split. This is... Man, these puzzles are clever. This is, like, conceptually very simple, but... Yeah, in practice, I'm like, what? What do I do? Okay, so I guess Spooky is in the same camp as me with no ideas at all.
4 individual pieces, all equal.
Let me grab a starting point. Okay. So according to this, I love how this is segmented too. So according to this, I should start here. Okay, so the solution says this is the first crack. Like guaranteed. I'm looking at it right here. So this is the first crack. Trying to get a grasp of what the total in each section would even be. So, I'm wondering, does this count as dividing it? Like this is now 10 and 1? I feel like that is what that would mean. So now this is 20. And this would be 29. This is 14, 16. So if this is 20, what I want to split this up is 20 a total that we can go for? This would be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, it doesn't look like it. I guess it also depends on where the cracks go. Split the 4, so it'd be 1 and 3. It's 2 and 2, actually. So that's why it was saying even numbers make the cleanest split. Because it's going to go in the middle. So if we come down to the 6, it'll split it into 5 and 1. Over here, it'll split it into 6 and 2. This would be 1 and 1. Okay. I see what they're saying. Alright, so what are our options now? We got 2, 3, 2, 1, 12, and 1. This is 5, 7, 8, 21. So there's 21 on this side, unless I miscounted. Can't be that then? Yeah, because I was going to say, let's see what happens if we crack right here. Okay, so if we crack right there, it makes 20. Interesting.
Don't worry, you'll get it next time.
All right, so we know we need to start at the 11.
Individual pieces, all equal.
Okay. So is there a way to make this 20 on this side, by any chance? So it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, it doesn't look like it. Does it need to be more than that? Maybe it needs to be... No, that wouldn't make sense. It would need to be 10. What the hell? So even knowing the starting point, I'm just dead lost on the water. Alright, what if we just wing it? Let's see. We come down here, what happens? So we got 5 now, and then 1. Starting point is making it harder. Well, without it, we would, I mean, God knows, it's a 1 in 12 chance of clicking the right thing, right? Well, this would be 10, and then 14. This would be 14, 16, 17, 10, 14, 17. Is that right? I don't think there's a way to do it. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna look at the second one.
Let's try again, shall we? And this time.
Again, I don't want to be here all night.
Right.
4 individual pieces, all
Okay,
equal.
so we got the first one on the 11. And then the very next one is in between 9 and 10. So there, and then there. So that should give us our answer then. We need to make 20. Right? So we got 1, plus 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm guessing I would click here, because this is 19. And if I click here, maybe it'll scratch off this 1? No, it won't. All right, let me start over.
Bad move. 4 individual pieces, all equal.
All right. 11. And in between 9 and 10. Okay, so let's try going this way. What would make 20 this way? We got 9 and 8. Wouldn't be this way, would it? No. I tried clicking in between before. What if I actually click on the number? It makes 2. Yeah, so that just goes straight down the middle. 2, 5, 7, 8, 21. Yep, so that's wrong.
Bad move. 4 individual pieces, all equal.
This is a tough one. Can only do 19 from the right. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, what's the next step? So the third one, I had the right idea. The third one, it's supposed to fragment off the 4. According to this picture, you're supposed to be able to split off this 1 on the 4. So I had the right idea. But like if I click here, it doesn't do that.
Come on.
Yeah, I feel that.
4 individual pieces, all equal.
Can I click like on that number? I can, okay. So I split that off. And I split that off. And I split that off. So this is 20. We got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we need to find the crack on the bottom piece that makes 20 for both, and we can be the fuck out of here. All right, so let's just do right here. We got 5. This could be 10. 11, 12, 13. Would I split it here? 6, 7, 12, 17, 18, 19. I think so.
4 perfect pieces.
Holy fuck. All right. God damn. That one was driving me mad.
Wait, what's happening? I can't breathe.
That's how I feel when I do math. Man, that one was a whole pain.
Stoff will continue to twist and bend the doctor's mind until the doctor loses consciousness. Stoff will stop at nothing until the doctor is completely under his control.
We can't let that happen.
You're doing so well, Tad. Soon, the doll will be complete. We must finish it. We have to stop the doctor before he gets to Stoff. There's not much time. You must hurry.
The doll. I've got to build the machine before they finish the doll. Everything depends on it.
You were figuring it out, but listening to me and doing it yourself had you confused. Yeah, I have to think out loud, you know? Yeah, that one was maddening, for sure. Like I said, anything with numbers, and I just get fucking tripped up. Like, even just seeing them. Please don't... Okay, I was expecting a puzzle on the clock. Anything on the floor, like in the old game? No? What is this? Okay. Oh no. Oh, for God's sake, what is this? Alright, letters don't trip me up so bad. There must be a secret message here. Perhaps it resides in the letters omitted from these words. The letters omitted from these words? You're out. Okay, so the letters omitted from these words. Alright, what happens if I hit A? What happens if I hit it again? It adds an A? Oh, I see. So it wants me to put...
Well, that sounded good on paper.
It wants me to put a letter in the middle. Okay.
This is more difficult than it looks.
So there's a secret message on the sheet. Okay. I'm gonna guess this is swear. Keep missing the instructions. So it said there's a secret message in these letters, but we have to fill in the middle column. My first guess here is that this says swear. I see a Y and an O. This looks like it says condemn. Fuck off, Richmond. Demon. Oh. Oh, they're trying to trick. Maybe it is demon. Maybe they're trying to trick you with the condemn setup. Demon. That looks like this. The easy answer for this looks like outsider, right? What was the dude? I blacked out. I already forgot. We had to put 1 on the 11, 1 in between the 9 and 10. We split the 7 into a 6 and a 1, and then it was like you split the 4 so that it was 1 and 3. Was that right? Huh. I just blacked out again. Did I get it right? I think that was right. It was tough. It was tough. It was 20 for each section. And I spent the first 10 minutes completely misunderstanding the puzzle. So that didn't help. All right, so I think Oh, you know what? It could either be swear or it could be psycho. Hold on, I bet you it's psycho.
Back to the drawing board.
I bet you it's all like disparaging insults. Psycho, demon. It feels too obvious, but we're gonna give it a shot. Outsider. This could be obviously crybaby, but is there anything else? Blinded. Let's try blinded. Ah, there. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's giving us. It's highlighting it in red if it's right. It looks like. Is this boy? Nope. Is this
Okay, I'll
avarice?
write it down
Nope.
for you. Oh wait, I forgot to bring your crayons.
It's not gonna be. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. You don't think that one is condemned? We can give
I'm
it a try.
smarter than this.
All right, we know the one is blinded, so it's not psycho. Let's see. Could it be weak? It's weak. Condemn? It's not condemn.
Keep trying. Someday you'll make your parents proud.
All right, let's see. Weak? Did I spell it wrong? It wasn't demon, it wasn't whatever I wrote. Mind? Minded. Okay, there you go, Spooky. I mean, this feels like... It feels like Buffoon and Outsider are a setup. Is it Fool? Fool. Weak-minded fool. Okay, we're getting a sentence. We're getting a sentence. Weak-minded fool. Keep that in mind. And it was blinded. Weak-minded fool, blinded. Is it gonna be by? It's not. That's fine. We can restart it when we need to. Weak-minded fool, blinded. Is it hold? No. Is this gonna be you? It is. It's gonna be you. Okay. So, weak-minded fool, blinded, blank, blank, you. Please? No, that's too easy. Toward. Weak-minded fool, blinded, blank, blank, you, blank, toward. You're not kidding any of these shits. Yeah, words on stream's looking a little different here, guys. Limbs. You stumble toward. Oh, yeah, I see that. You stumble toward. So we tried by, Noodles. I did Y first. It wasn't right. Toward breath? I mean, we'll try it. No.
Keep trying.
All right.
Eventually you'll do something intelligent.
We're getting somewhere with this. I like this one. This one's fun. Weak-minded fool, blinded. Okay. It's not by. Is it boy? No. My? All right.
I thought you'd actually
we'll start
solve
it over
it
and try
that
that.
time. It must be time for me to take my medication.
Shut up, lady. Nobody's even listening to you. All right, weak-minded, fool, blinded. My? Nope. Lover? Love. How's it not blinded by love? That's gotta be the sentence, right? Weak-minded fool, blinded blank love. Seriously? No, there's an E in there, man. That's not how you spell seriously. Stumble toward. Okay, you were right about stumble. It's not heathen, is it? Nope.
Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll get it next time.
All right. We're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere with this. But if it's not by... Weak-minded fool... Oh, I screwed up. I clicked the wrong key.
Let's try again, shall we? And
for
this
blinded.
time, do it right.
Eyelids? For the one? Okay, we can try that. Blinded. No, I feel like eyelids is too obvious. Yeah, it's not. We know that this is love. You? Ah, it's you. Okay. And then stumble. Weak-minded fool, blinded by blank. Love you stumble toward. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Breath? Nope. All right, we just need 2 of them.
Bad move.
Weak-minded fool. Blinded. It's not eyelids. I'm trying to think of what other words could fit in there. I can't think of anything. Robs? Nope. Love. Should I just start going through letters? Son of a... God, can't you get any of these right? Jeez, man. All right. Blinded. Yeah, this one was you, right? You got one. Yeah, you got the one from before. Stumble toward. Okay. Weak-minded fool, blinded blank. Love you stumble toward blank. That's what we've got. Stumble toward death? Ah, there you go. I told you to get one. You just got one. There you go. Good job. All right, so this is our... We're missing one. Weak-minded fool, blinded blank. Love you stumble toward death. Is it my love? Weak-minded fool. Did we try my? Did we try that before? I feel like we did. We tried my? Okay, so it's not that. Weak-minded fool, blinded blank. Love you stumble toward death. We tried my and by. Okay. It's gotta be B. Because look at the center. Look at the center column going straight down. It says kill boy Tad. Which is a reference to Seventh Guest, because there's a building block puzzle in that game where the solution is get boy Tad, because everybody's trying to find him. But didn't we try that? Did we try B and it didn't work? Yeah, the center says kill either boy or toy Tad. Are we sure we tried by? Are we absolutely sure? Yeah, you were saying in the middle where I was saying something.
Bad move.
All right, let's just try it again. Weak, minded, fool, blinded. Really?
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray!
We already tried that one. All right. Weak-minded fool, blinded by love. Oh, God. Are you sure we did? Are you sure? Or did we try by on a different line? Did we try it on a different line? So, weak-minded fool, blinded by love, you stumble toward death, down the center, kill boy Tad.
Kill boy Tad?
This is my house. That one was fun. I like that one. Maybe you couldn't be finished and take out all the other lines. Maybe, I don't know. But that one was fun. I like that one. I want more of that. I want more of those word puzzles. I like that a lot. All right, there's probably something we need to pick up in here. That was a group effort. Good job, everybody. Anything over here? Well, let's check the map before I go poking around. Okay, no. Looks like we're done and we're going to the bathroom. Next. Please don't be a chess puzzle.
Who's there?
It was a chess puzzle
Show
last
yourself.
time. That was a group struggle. Did we or did we not finish it? Did we or did we not finish it? That's what I'm saying. Oh, I found a coin. Oh, that's funny. It's kind of a reference because I'm pretty sure in Seventh Guest you can go into the bathroom and you can open the curtain and there's like a skeleton wearing a shower cap and he's like brushing himself and then he screams. All right, we got a puzzle.
I'm starting to sense the lines around my eyes.
Eyes separated by lengths of bones. If you're looking for the right count, the eyes have it. So, is it the lines on the eyeballs is how many bones should be connected to it? I hate this one. We haven't even started. We don't even know what we're doing yet. Oh. Oh my. So what, now what? Oh, I picked somewhere for it to go. Okay. Interesting. I see what you did there. I feel like this that goes up is just pushing, like testing and seeing how far you can go before zombie actually bans him, you know? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing just yet. I just kind of started moving some things around. I don't think it's right. If he wasn't working, he would go in the room and turn off his PC. Brutal. I'll get her with the band hammer later, if you know what I mean. Did you just threaten to murder her with a hammer? What the fuck, man? You can ban him. We don't take threats of violence in this stream on this platform. No, sir. What What am I doing? What is this puzzle? Let's take a hint, because I don't even know what they want us to do. The eyeballs must be placed on the board at specific distances from each other. Okay. So, specific distances is the slashes on the eyeball.
Around my eyes.
How many pieces should be in between them? Is that what it is? I mean, I'm not even sure where to start with this. Now there's the fantasy band, the fake band. The puns are so bad. Hey, puns are the highest form of comedy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. No pun slander in this stream. The line on the eyes are the number of bones away from the other eyes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Number of spaces. So I feel like you're saying that can't be right. You don't think that's doable? That one eye had 2 colors, really? Oh, it does. So there's 2 pink and 5 green? I don't know how to count. Okay, so is it like we're connecting? Yeah, like exactly like this side is saying. Is it like we're connecting them, like it has to be 2 away from a pink? Or is there another eyeball that also has 2 pink? How does this work? Then I would have to be 2 bones away from pink and 5 away from green. Maybe the pink have to connect to the pink eye. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna experiment here. It's pink eye. Get it treated. Go get some eye drops or whatever. So this is 2. It needs to be 2 away from a pink. And then 5 away from a green. So it's the number of bones, right? So could this be 1, 2, 3, 4? No, that wouldn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put a green here that's then 2 away from a pink? Or no, it wouldn't be 2 away from a pink. It would just be 5 away from green. Again, I feel like I need to cheat and see a starting point to puzzle this out, because otherwise I'm just throwing things around. It's already 2 away from pink. Yeah, so there needs to be a green here, right? What's here? What does this eyeball have going on? Just 2 of whatever that is. Is that green again? I can't really tell. What if I put this? Oh, I can't put that there. I gotta move it first. Does this have green on it? No. But
Sticks and stones will break your bones.
this one has
And we'll serve
green?
them up in
Green and blue, so I put the green there. We need something with pink here. Let me move this. Okay, so that one would need to be 3 away from a green. So 1, 2, 3, there's green on this. And it needs to be 2 away from a pink. Does this have pink? It does not. You wonder if the black scratches don't need to be connected? Maybe. What's going on with this one? This one has yellow and red. And this one has whatever that is. I feel like I should start using a timer so I can stick to my 10-minute rule. That one goes with the... So we got a black eye and a pink eye. Is that what's going on? I wonder if this is not in the right place. See, this one has blue. I'm not seeing anything. Is it? It's not this, is it? I'm not seeing anything else with blue on it. Is it this one? No, that's red and yellow. The black eye goes to the yellow and red eye. Yeah, let's consult another hint. The color of the veins and the pupils. God damn it. Indicate the distances each eyeball is from another. Okay. The pupils count.
I'm starting to sense the lines around my eyes.
Said that pupils are included. So, for example, this one has blue. So that's where I was looking for blue, and I was like, I don't see any blue. It's the blue eye. All right, we've got green and pink. Your hint was not correct, really? You get it? What you got, Monta? Because right now I'm just eyeballing it. The eye color doesn't count towards spaces anyway, or spaces away. I guess. So then what is it? If you're saying it's incorrect, what does it mean then? The blue eye goes 2 spaces away from the black eye. Oh, that's got a pink pupil, though. You're trying not to give any more hints since you looked up the answer. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll do the old faithful, the old reliable, and I will look at what is the first point. Okay. All right, so bottom right. Bottom right, we want... I'm not sure that that makes sense. I don't know if I have that eyeball. Did they change based on what you do? Or am I not seeing something? I am so confused. Hold on, let me look at this again. Even the solution is not helpful. Okay, let's read what it says. The description. Click on the bones and you'll see that there are eyes between the bones. Yes, the eyes have different colors, but these are in the wrong place between the bones. You have to put the eyes in the right place. Yeah, we know that. Okay, that's not very helpful. Click an eyeball to pick it up, then click where you want to put it. Yeah, we know that. How is that helpful at all? How is that even remotely... What? Okay. Is there one with a red pupil? Going based on the pupil. Okay, so this one in the solution I looked up needs to go down there, so I need to move these around. Okay, so move this out of the way. Nothing.
Oh, looks like you need a bath.
No, I showered today. So it looks like this goes here, and that's our starting point. There's nothing wrong with needing a handicap. There's nothing wrong with needing a handicap. So we have this here. So again, it's a red pupil. It's got 4 green and 4 blue. If that matters. Three green? Oh, I miscounted. See? Told you. Numbers, man. So 3 green, 4 blue. Well, the green pupil's here. Wait. That is 4 green. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking I can't count. It's you. Yeah, that's 4. I was right. It's 4 green. Okay. And there's a green pupil here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this how we figure this out? And this has 3 of orange or whatever the fuck that is. Is that yellow? Yeah, remember, I am colorblind. So that one, it's yellow. You've thrown off the Emperor's screw. Oh, man. Okay. I feel like we're getting a lead on this. I feel like we're maybe taking a step in the right direction. So even though the colors look scuffed to me, this looks like it's this. Just based on whatever colors I'm seeing, these look the same. Am I right? I think. Needs to be 3 spaces away. That doesn't seem right. So that's not right, because let's switch this. We can also be 4 away from blue. So if we put blue over here, it's got the 2 spaces towards the black eye or whatever. Okay, that's not the right one. That's not it. What's the pupil color on this? That's green. What's the pupil color on this? That's the one. So put it there, because it's 2 spaces away. And then this also needs to be 4 spaces away from green. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Green is there. What colors are on this eyeball? Fucking everything. 2 away from red. A whole bunch away from yellow. Well, 2 away from red would put it where I'm moving this one away from, right?
It's wonderful
from
to
red.
see you're
No,
not
red is
letting
down
your
here. Okay.
education get in the way of your ignorance.
Lost track of it for a second. So it also needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from yellow. Goddamn. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yellow goes there. Okay. But now what does this need to be? 2 away from pink. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from green. One, two, so pink could go here. One, two, three, 4 away from the black one. That doesn't work, does it? Wait, hang on. What's on this? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something's not right. You put the black eye at the top. Let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we put him up there. If that's what you meant. Nice. I thought you meant over here. All right, and then this needs to be 2 spots from pink. So it could be here or here. And then green needs to be 3 spots from this. So 1, 2, 3. So it's probably there. So then do I move this? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it needs to be 2 spots from pink. 1, 2, 3, that doesn't work. Yeah, it can't go there, can it? Hang on. There's also this one. I'll probably use this to get an idea. So this one needs to be pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from it. And we're pretty sure that's in the right spot. Pretty sure, anyway, maybe. It needs to be 7 away from yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No, 7. And 1, 2, 3 away from green. So I think, let me just double check. No, it needs to be 5 away from green. Okay. So that's not in the right spot. You think the black eye needs to go up at the top where the pink eye is? But then where does the red eye go? I know based on looking at the solution that the red eye goes there. So, spoilers. I'll look at the next one. Yeah, the red eye, like I said, we already have that in the right spot. Black and blue are also in the right spot, according to the next screenshot. These 3 are correct. So it's just a matter of placing these 4. So I had the right idea with these. Those are in the right spot. See? Just having that starter point. It makes all the difference. So how many does it need to be away from the other color? It needs, okay, we got 2 away from red, which it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It needs to be 7 away from yellow. So where is somewhere that it could be 7 away from yellow? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 7. So it's got to be one of these. So we'll move it up there. And hang on. Yeah, that's the one I want. So hold on, let me move the other one. You know nothing, Jon Snow. So the yellow can only go in one of these two spots, right? Now this says it needs to be 3 away from that. But this needs to be 5 away from that. Am I having a colorblind moment? Are those matching? No, they're not. This needs to be 3 away from the other one. These two, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To get the green away from that? I'm just thinking out loud. You don't necessarily have to answer my questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this one needs to be 5 away from green. Now this needs to be 3 away from orange. And orange needs to be 3 away from green. So 1, 2, 3. No, it needs to be 3 away from... Yeah, sorry, I'm confusing myself. It needs to be 3 away from this. So 1, 2, 3. So throw him over there.
Your brain works just like new, since you never use it.
Bitch, I'm using it right now, and it is... Steam is coming out of it. It is trying its damnedest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So should it go there?
Got it.
Okay. CPU usage can come back down now. That one was interesting. It was very confusing at first, but then once I understood what it wanted me to do, it became a lot easier.
I understand. I understand now. You've been trying to show me all along, but I've denied the truth.
What?
You're alive. This house, it's alive.
So this like renowned psychologist comes into this haunted house, plays a couple of games, does a couple of puzzles, and just loses his shit. Alright, it's been a while since we've saved. Why don't we do that? Do a fresh save on our Dr. Dipshit file. Oh, you did it, yeah. That one was it was fun. I thought it was good, but it was very confusing at first, for sure. 100%. But once I kind of understood what it wanted, it wasn't so bad. All right, where are we going next? We gotta go all the way upstairs. Oh, we got the lab, we got the attic, and the room at the top. I guess let's go to the lab. I don't know if we went there with Tad, have we? Hello? Oh.
The treatment appears to be a success. Yeah, we try.
Oh, we're fully losing our marbles. Sir, what? Yeah, we're fully losing it. Alright, does the map say there's anything in here? There is. Okay, there's probably a puzzle in here. Oh no, not the microscope. Please don't be the same thing. Fill in the cells to unveil an image. Rows and columns numbers must be contiguously filled. Oh, not numbers again! Oh, fuck this. Yeah, I agree. What's our first hit? All numbers in each row or cell indicate a series of consecutively filled cells. What? All numbers in each row or cell indicate a series of consecutively filled cells. What? So for those of you who do these puzzles and understand them, I'm curious what your thoughts are on seeing the solution get filled in. How much of it did you find, if you will? You hate it? That makes me feel vindicated. And this should... Let me just double check before I fill it in. This should be the end of it. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Guess not. Something's missing or not right. Or do I have to do something? Is there a button I have to push? No. One too many in that same room. I'm gonna need you to give me a copy of this puzzle so I can enjoy doing it later. Oh. Oh, you know what? Here's why. Because I think there's supposed to be 4 spaces. It's supposed to go like this. It's a foot. Yeah, that's definitely right, looking at the solution. So, something else is wrong. Let me just... autocorrect. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, all the way over, yep. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. I mean, I swear it looks right. 3, 1, 2 row is missing. Oh! Is that off? That's what's wrong. This needs to go there.
Duh.
There we go.
Did I say that out loud?
All right. Well, that puzzle sucks. It's fitting that that puzzle's in the laboratory, because 7th Guess, the laboratory has the hardest puzzle in the whole game, because it's completely randomized. So it looks like... Let me just double check this. Okay, so we have 1 puzzle left. Yeah, we have 1 puzzle left, and it's not stuff, but it is another showdown puzzle. It's a mess. Yeah, I know, that's So I can see how maybe that puzzle wouldn't be so bad if you had, like, you know, done those things before, but yeah, I've never done those before. So I have to agree. That was rough to start someone on. Dipshit. So, they didn't give you all the tools to solve it with some shit. Yeah, I wonder if that was like an error on their part, like they didn't consider it, or if it was deliberate. Like they did it to make it more difficult. Do we go to the attic? Let me just see. Is there anything downstairs? Nope. Anything here? Nope. Alright, I guess we're going up to the attic. Alright, so we have 1 puzzle left, supposedly, somewhere. And then we'll be able to see the multiple endings. Also, I really love this. This was the final puzzle in 7th Guest. I just love the detail that it's still there. We going in here? Yep.
Build my machine.
Oh, is this where the skull comes in? Yeah. And all the parts we gathered. You know, for someone who's not an engineer, he sure knows how to put this together. All right. That's where the doll goes eventually. So what are we doing? World's worst Lego set. I know, right? I'm supposed to leave now? Hold on, let me just double check. Can't push that button. I thought I saw the chattering teeth on something. Was I just imagining things? Guess so. Okay. What's the map say? Still something to do in these rooms. Maybe the machine's not complete. Maybe it's missing some parts. Oh, well, we found a VIP thing. Oh, wait, hang on. We gotta connect the stories, that's right. There's a coin. Because remember, Dr. Dipshit confronts Tad. It should be in there. I wonder why I can't get there. Let's go to the foyer. So last time we bumped into people just kind of walking around. There was a dude up here in the hallway. Case in point. This bitch again.
Marcus! Marcus! Have you been misbehaving, Marcus?
No, don't call me that. Get away.
Should we punish you? Like Mommy used to do?
No,
Is she glancing at her cue cards?
Oh, do you remember how it felt? How
What is happening?
cold it was against your skin. The pain you felt when it pierced your flesh. The sound it made when it struck bone.
No, stop. Leave me alone. Get away. Leave me alone.
Aw, is Mommy's little boy gonna cry now?
Oh.
Good boys don't cry. Are you a good boy, Marcus?
What is fucking happening? Yeah, what the fuck was that about? What the hell? Wait. Trust the map. Is it the attic again? No, that can't be right. I feel like I need to keep looking around. That goes to the doll room. Some rooms are gray because we can't go in there. Like that. It says nope. We can go in there, but that's the bathroom. These are the rooms that we've already gone into. There's gotta be like a cutscene. Hold on, what room is this? This is the hind room. Hold on. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I missed something. I could swear. Maybe not. Wait. Did I? No? So the map is saying that there's something to do here.
Which way should I go now?
For real. I hate how quiet it is in here. There's nothing to click on this. Alright, hang on. Let me check this thing. Ah, we're missing a part. I literally looked right at this. That one brain cell is not very observant. Alright, that should be the last part.
Ha ha! You've done well, Dr. Richmond. The machine is almost complete. Now, give my machine its eyes, and it will be finished.
The eyes. Where are they?
Wonderworld, my old factory, inside a wooden case.
I saw the case. It was empty.
What?
Tad! Tad must have taken them. That boy is meddled in my affairs for the last time. Find him. He's in the chapel. Find him and bring me my eyes. Bring them here. And you'll get your reward. Oh, one more thing, Doctor. The doll. The doll Tad carries, it's unique. It bears its own special power. Take it. Bring it to me.
As you wish.
Good boy.
Damn, Richmond like really bought into this shit. All right, so we're going to go to the chapel. We're going to get the doll eyes, which we saw when we played as Tad. We have one puzzle left, and then we can check out the endings. I have to say, so far I feel like Richmond's story is more interesting than Tad's. Alright, so we gotta get to the chapel through the lab. We can go to the Dutton room, which is close to the doll room. That's this one. Oh, that's right. Dutton's room had a shortcut to the chapel.
Well, if you want to get to Tad, you'll have to defeat me first.
Alright, I guess we should save here. Get boy Tad. It's kind of annoying that you have to go all the way to the main menu just to save. Your fate is bloody, yeah. Alright, where's the puzzle she wants us to do? Is it this thing? No, that was the Ben Franklin puzzle. It's probably not even in this room. It's literally the door. Three in a row. That's the way to win. But I will do it first. Oh, for God's sake. So it's like the Stoff puzzle, but instead of going from side to side, you just gotta get three in a row.
Oh. Someone must have changed the locks on your key to success.
And we're gonna have to listen to her the whole fucking time.
I guess I need to start over.
At least it's quick.
I'll get it this time.
What? How is she gonna win there?
This is more difficult than it looks.
Oh, so if she stops your three in any capacity, that's a loss. It's not like you keep going. Alright, what time is it? It's 8:37. I'll give myself till 1:15. Can't be up all night. I don't want to finish this. So, let's see. So if she stops the three, it's a loss.
Back to the drawing board.
Even though I could have won. See, that I don't like, because I could have gone to this spot, and that would have been it. And I would have done it first. That's obnoxious.
I'm smarter than this.
Keep trying. Someday you'll make your parents proud.
And it restarted. See, I don't understand the rules of this. She didn't get 3 in a row. Unless it counts as stealing mine? Is that what's happening? It's just any 3 in a row? Here I was thinking it had to be separate.
Keep trying. Eventually you'll do something intelligent.
That is it. The name of this game is You Lose. No, see, I was misinterpreting it that it could be, it had to be separate, like we were doing our own 3. But no, it's just any 3 if you connect them. I have the dumb.
I thought you'd actually solve it that time.
I didn't even see that.
It must be time for me to take my medication.
Okay, this is interesting. Oh, don't do that. She'll go there. Is there anywhere I can go now where she won't just win? I don't think there is. Yeah, I gotta restart.
Don't worry. You'll get it. Next time. Let's try
Oh, damn
again,
it. I didn't even see
shall
that.
we? And this time, do it right.
No, don't do that. I don't think there's anywhere I can go. This is hard. I don't think there's anywhere I can go where she won't just win. Yeah.
Bad move.
Let me get an idea of how this works. Where's my walkthrough? Okay. You have to defeat Lily. Yep. Got that. Wow, this is not helpful. Even looking at the solution, this is really like... What? Let me see if this works out the way they're saying. So, space is... I think it's the one right in the middle? According to this, if I do this, she should click here. Yep. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is very similar to the stop puzzle. I'm no good at this sort of thing. Well, this is the starting point, dead center. I don't know if I can play around with it for a couple minutes and see if we find something. No, she'd fill in that spot.
I'm coming
Okay.
after you, Tad.
Interesting. See, always having the starting point.
So hard to get this far. No mental patient is going to ruin this for me.
Okay, I feel like I should save now that we beat Lily. So that puzzle... Hold on. Looking at the full solution that they have... That is not what I did. So there's definitely more than one way to beat that. But starting in the middle, which is what they did, definitely helped. That was a lot less of a headache than the Stoff puzzle. Alright, so that should be it. I think we're all done the puzzles, and now we just get to see how it ends. Oh, there's 2 different endings. I think it'll take us up to the attic, though, before we get to the ending choice.
Richmond. The eyes. Give me the eyes.
You're not yourself. This house has gotten to you. Stoff has gotten to you.
And who told you that? That woman?
Stoff killed her.
You're delusional, Tad. She fell ill. She perished, but not before ruining Stoff's good name. She's the evil that's plagued you. That's plagued all the asylum.
That's not true. Stoff is the monster. She was just another of his victims. Richmond, please, we can stop this. We can stop Stoff. You just have to listen to me.
Stoff was the victim. All those absurd rumors. Just like all men of great vision, all those people saw his inspirations as madness. I'm not gonna let another person's ignorance ruin my vision or Stoff's. I have a lifetime of achievement ahead of me, and I'm not gonna let you stand in my way.
So tense.
Give me the eyes, Dad, or I swear to God I'll cut yours out and use them instead.
Tad, throw the eyes. It's your only choice.
They're literally like rubber balls. Oh my god. Alright. That was riveting. I'm assuming now we go up to the attic. Alright, we're gonna save here so that we can do both endings easily. We'll do a new save, because why not? We'll just say endings. Alright, so Tad's endings were all shit. I have a feeling that Richmond's endings are also all shit. Tad deserves a good ending. He didn't get one. Interesting. What's missing? It says I can't do anything. The fuckle? Okay, there's nothing in these rooms. Oh, I gotta go to the doll room. Okay. Thought I had to go straight to the attic. Alright, what's going on in here? Good ending for Tad 2023. Yeah, he didn't get one.
You're mine now.
It looks like Stoff has had fun with you.
Be quiet.
Oh, don't worry. If he lets you go free, nobody will ever believe you.
Shut up!
Oh, look at you talking to a doll. What will Thornfield think? And what about Annabelle? Poor girl, falling for a lunatic.
We just met.
Stop!
Oh, to think you thought Tad was crazy.
Stop talking to me, or I'll stab your cursed wooden body.
Dolls can't die, silly.
That's it!
What? Oh. Ah, okay. So Tad has the choice of stab the doll or stab Richmond. So I guess Richmond's endings are dependent on the concept that Tad did not stab him. Maybe? It looked like Tad still had the doll, though. Maybe not. Maybe it's just completely different. I have no idea.
Back! I'm back! Kill Tad. Richmond, plunge the knife straight through his heart. You'll earn your fame, your fortune. Kill Tad!
Not the freeze frame. Oh, we have a choice of stab Tad or stab Stoff. So the dev has said that Richmond killing Tad is their canonical ending, so we'll go with that first.
Richmond, kill Tad!
Now, Dad, you will pay for the trouble you have caused. I will have my just reward.
What are you doing?
Splendid. Fantastic. Dr. Richmond, I commend you. Now, you get your reward. Everyone, let's hear it for Dr. Richmond.
Thank you. Stay back.
What the fuck?
No, just stay back. Stay back.
Oh, be careful not to fall. Bye-bye.
It's a damn shame. A damn shame.
I can't believe this has happened. He was so smart, so talented.
They were
He
gonna get
showed so much
married.
promise.
That he did. That he did.
I'll just solve the puzzle. Solve the puzzle and everything will be okay.
That's kind of how I feel streaming this game.
Everything will be okay.
Wow. All right. So the developers of the game have said that that's the canon ending of this game, is that Richmond kills Tad, and both character playthroughs you can have that ending. So let's see what happens if we don't do that. They've also stated that this game is not canon to the Seventh Guest, which I think is interesting. They were like, hence the fan name in the title. It's more like a what if scenario. Which I'm fine with that because all of the endings for Tad are shit. He deserves better than that. Alright, I gotta go to the doll room. We gotta watch that shit again. Alright, there's one other ending. Let's see what happens.
You're mine now.
It looks like Stoff has had fun with you.
Watch this again.
Oh, don't worry. If he lets you go free, nobody will ever believe you.
Shut up!
Oh, look at you talking to a doll. What will Thornfield think? And what about Annabelle? Poor girl, falling for a lunatic.
Stop talking to me.
Stop!
Oh, to think you thought Tad was crazy.
Stop talking to me, or I'll stab your cursed wooden body.
Dolls can't die, silly.
That's it!
I love how it's the entire mannequin that knocks him out.
Back! I'm back! Kill Tad. Richmond, plunge the knife straight through his heart. You'll earn your fame, your fortune. Kill Tad!
Alright, we're stabbing Stoff now.
Kill Tad. Plunge the knife straight through his heart. Do it! Do it! Come now, Doctor! Do it! What? No! Curse you! Curse you! You betrayed me! Oh!
Now it really is the room.
Children, no. I'll take you back to Mommy and Daddy. I'll take you back.
Maybe we should get you to a doctor. You drive.
That's it? Wow. Yeah, I think the ending where he stabs Tad was more interesting, truthfully. Alright, there we go. We're all done. We're all done with the maddening puzzles. It was okay. I think overall the game was okay. I like the puzzles, I like the soundtrack. Some of the puzzles were annoying, but I like them. I'm glad they got him back. Getting Stoff back was definitely the best selling point of this for me. And then being able to free roam the house was kind of cool. But the acting of everybody else left a lot to be desired. So, it is a fan game. You know, you gotta remember that. It is a fan game.